All right, welcome back. We're still on Course 2, Lesson 1. This is not going to be, hopefully, that long of a video, but we're going to talk about the and the with particle. Okay, so it's actually only one particle. It's not gonna be about two particles, but in English, to is and with, but in Japanese, it's really both the exact same thing. Okay, if you think about it, like I'm going to go with you, or you and me are going to go, is pretty much the same thing, okay? Even though you might consider them different, in Japanese they're pretty much the same thing. So, what if you said, or your friend said, "Ashita ikimasu." Ashita ikimasu. I'm going tomorrow. And I don't mean to bring a complicated thing here, but why won't we have a ni here? Why can't you say ashita ni ikimasu? You cannot. You cannot say kino ni, ashita ni, raishu ni. You don't say dates that float like that. Like ashita can be used anytime. Like it's not a specific date, right? Like 1 o'clock is a specific time, and January is a specific time, and Monday is a specific thing. But words like tomorrow and yesterday, even in English we don't say, hey, when are you going? I'm going to go on tomorrow. We don't say it. We say I'm going tomorrow. But we'll say I'm going on Monday, right? So typically if you don't say in, on, or at in English, you don't have to say it in Japanese. And that's ashita, kino, ototoi, which you don't know yet, which means the day before yesterday. And then asatte, the day after tomorrow. You don't say ni after words like that. Okay, so here it's just ashita ikimasu. I'm going tomorrow. With who? With who? Now, honestly, if you already know Japanese grammar, some of you have figured it out. Dare to desu ka? With who? Dare to desu ka? I'm going with Tanaka-san. Tanaka-san to ikimasu. Tanaka-san to ikimasu. Okay? Who are you with now? Now, we didn't really officially learn now, but I've talked about it in the last video or so. Ima. Ima means now. So I want to say, now, who are you with? Ima, dare to imasu ka? Dare to imasu ka? Okay? That's how the to works. I'm with a friend. Tomodachi to imasu. Tomodachi to imasu. Okay? All right. Let's say you have a party happening. I like to bring up parties a lot because it's a fun thing to go to. You're at a party, and you're calling your friend and say, hey, yeah, we are on the way, he says. Oh, so I thought you were coming alone. Who are you coming with? Who will you come with? How do you say that? Dare to kimasu ka? Dare to kimasu ka? If you said dare ga kimasu ka? It's okay, but that just means who is coming. It's so much better to say who with are you coming, okay? Oh, I'm coming with my girlfriend, right? But you wouldn't say in English, in Japanese, you wouldn't say I'm coming with my girlfriend, right? Because you're not coming, you're going, okay? The only person that can say kimasu is the person at the party, okay? You are going to the party. But in English, we say it. We say, I'm coming with my girlfriend. Can't say it in Japanese. It's kanojo to ikimasu. Kanojo to ikimasu. Going with my girlfriend, okay? Now, remember, kanojo can mean her also, but it would be weird out of the blue to say I'm coming with her. It could happen if the guy you're talking to goes, oh, it's her. You know, that one girl we talked about. But it's almost 99% going to be girlfriend here. Context. Remember, anytime when you're learning something in a book or even on these videos, there's no context. That's why I try to give you context. I try to say you're at a party, blah, blah, blah. Okay? If you're reading a sentence in a textbook and you get confused, it's probably the context. Because they'll just throw anything up, okay, in a textbook. Even I'm guilty of sometimes forgetting to say the situation. If you don't know the situation, sometimes you can't figure it out. A good example is kanojo to ikimasu. Could mean I'm going to go with her. If I'm pointing at a girl and I say kanojo to ikimasu, it now means I'm going with her. But if I just say it out of the blue, oh, kanojo to ikimasu, it means I'm going to go with my girlfriend, okay? What if I want to know, who will you go to Tokyo with? It's so great. We can combine all these concepts together. With who? With whom to Tokyo will you go? 誰と東京に行きますか？誰と東京に行きますか？ Okay, here's where it gets exciting. I'm going with Risa-chan and Masa-kun. Remember Chan? We didn't talk about this in the videos, but Chan is an affectionate naming that you throw after a girl. Risa-chan, it's affectionate. It's like a cute version of san, okay? And Masa-kun, kun typically comes after boy names. Does it always have to? No. Bosses will refer to their female staff sometimes, even if they're a girl, as something kun. Normally it's their last name plus kun. And an older woman might call a guy that she's affectionate towards something chan, okay? So those rules do get broken, but they are designed to be after a girl named Chan, and kun is designed to be after a boy name, okay? So let's say you are going to go with Risa-chan and Masa-kun. So I'm going to say it. I will go with Masa-kun and Risa-chan. There's a with and an and remember at the very beginning of this presentation, I said they're the same thing, okay? So you need to twice. When it's between two words, two nouns, or two people's names, it's definitely an and. When it follows a name with nothing after it but the verb, then it's a with, okay? Risa-chan to Masa-kun to ikimasu. Understand? This one is like an and this one is a with. Now in Japanese it's the same thing. There's a Risa and Masa and going, right? Or with Risa, with Masa going, okay? But in English we have two things. We have and with, and if you need to think about it that way, you could say when it's in the middle of two names, it's definitely an and. It's in the middle of groups of words, right? It's an and. But at the end, when it comes at the end, it means with, okay? Oh, let's hide that for a second. Imagine you didn't see that, okay? What if I want to say a very complicated sentence, but we know all of the grammar? I'm going to go with Risa-chan today, but tomorrow I'm going with Masa-kun. And I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe it's like a special pool. It's a pool that you can go to, but your tickets only allow you to bring one person per day. So who are you taking to the pool? Who are you going to the pool with? Well, today I'm going with Risa-chan. But tomorrow I'm going with Masa-kun. 今日はリサちゃんと行きます。でも、明日は notice 明日は the wa is after 明日, right? Because we're emphasizing, well, but tomorrow まさくんと行きます. See, both of them have stresses. Well, today, we're not talking about today, we're emphasizing today, right? As for today, I'm going with Risa-chan. But, 明日は, as for tomorrow, まさくんと行きます. And that's what we talked about when we learned that wa is used as emphasis. And it also marks the topic. Here we're not really making a topic, right? The topic is, who are you going with or something like that, right? That's what the discussion is about. But we're emphasizing that today it's one person and tomorrow it's another. Whew. Whew. Hope you got that. I'll see you all in the next Japanese from Zero video.